So let's see how Lies of P runs on the Steam Deck. This is the 256 gig Steam Deck with the NVMe M.2 drive. I am using Cryo Utilities with the recommended settings. And I'm using the latest stable build of SteamOS as of June 10th, 2023. I do have Power Tools installed. But I'm not using it for this. Okay, so we are on low. With AMD on balanced. And we are sitting at 53 FPS in the menu. If you want to know more about all the other settings, you can, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can refer to my look at the game on a desktop PC running Windows 11. So let's see what we can do with this. We're currently on low settings, FSR balanced.
Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
All right, so here we are.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Let me put myself a little bit higher. Be right about there. Yeah, that works.
I see my name, Jiminy. Please escort him to the hotel.
Little bit of hitching, which is unfortunate.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
By the way, it doesn't actually look this dark on the screen. I don't know what's going on. Let me see if I can tweak that a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That looks better.
But the streets, it'll be helpful.
All right. We're going to go with the big bonk. Path of the Sweeper. Now the game is a little darker than it was on PC. We could probably adjust that in brightness settings. Yeah, that's right. We're going Unga Bunga build.
Welcome to Crop Station, everyone. Here you will witness the most spectacular display of human endeavor on Earth. If Crop is your final destination, we wish you a safe and prosperous day.
You know what's cool? This game fills the entire 16:10 aspect ratio of the Steam Deck. It isn't letterboxing. That means this game supports aspect ratios beyond 16:9. I swear to God, I feel like the people who made this game were like, you know what? We like Souls games. But we also like good PC ports. So what if we made a game that's both? Because the only FromSoft game I've found that supports 16:10 without letterboxing is Dark Souls Remastered, aka the one they didn't work on. So yeah, there's some stuttering, but on low with FSR unbalanced, it's pretty stable for the most part. Letterboxing? Are you asking me what that is? Letterboxing is when you have the black bars at the top and the bottom, because the image doesn't fill out the screen. The Steam Deck screen is 16:9. Or, sorry, 16:10. Most screens are 16:9, so most people make their games with that aspect ratio in mind without accounting for others. Unless they make PC games and are concerned with making a good port. So the fact that this fills out the screen, well, the cutscenes are letterboxed, but that I can understand. It's an artistic choice, one you never agree with, but still. Yeah, I don't agree with that. So you can see more stuff on the screen? Yeah, the image is taller. Essentially is what it comes down to. Like 16:9 would be 1280 by 720. Which is what you commonly hear referred to as 720p. But the Steam Deck screen is 1280 by 800. So there's 80 more vertical pixels. So you've got 40 more pixels on the top and 40 more on the bottom. theoretically. Or just 40 more on the top, depending on how the dev wants to do it. But yeah, you ever watch a movie and the top and bottom of the screen are just black bars? That's because the movie's not in 16:9. So they letterbox it. The original release of Dragon's Dogma before they did the re-release had letterboxed gameplay and it was irritating as hell on regular old consoles on TV screens. Thank God they did away with that. Wasn't familiar with the English terminology, gotcha. Yeah, it's called letterboxing in English.
This, as we all gather at the start.
Hey Murloc, motivity is the strength analog, yeah? Just double checking. Okay, yeah. We're going big bunk this time around. Dex is the one below. Yeah, technique. Yeah, that one was fairly obvious. So yeah, a lot of hitching. A lot of hitching at 60, but it is 60 for the most part. I'm curious if we were to... We bump the graphics from low to medium and set FSR to performance. Essentially the same results. Actually a little bit worse. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a 100% solid 60. But I do have a theory. Let me disconnect real quick. Let me set the refresh rate to 40. Hold on. Gotta do some tweaking. All right. Play anyway. I think I might have broken the audio. I kind of hear it. What if you plug in the power? It is getting power. Let me try restarting. What's up, Tigro? Welcome back. There we go. Thought about getting a Steam Deck? You should. It's awesome. Yeah, I set the refresh rate to 40, but it's not working. Probably because the external display. That's alright, let's see if we can limit it in game. $40, yes. They thought about the Steam Deck. The police baton handle could work really good for me. Why is that? Yeah, so you could get a locked 40. That's good. I think we're going to stick with 60 though. Just deal with the hitches. The strength scaling and the weapon skill is amazing. Gives a big boost to your next attack. That can be applied to a charged heavy to give it like...
Destination Hotel Quad. Optimal location for observing the destination.
Seriously, is anybody else really impressed by the PC version of this? Like, look at this. A game releasing this year, running at 60 FPS on the Steam Deck. Expected this to run terribly? On the deck or in general? It's fucking clean. It is solid. The shader pre-compilation definitely helps. On deck and desktop. Yeah, keep in mind, this is also going through the Proton compatibility layer. So even if you're not a Steam Deck user, but you do game on Linux, you can see in the upper right, I've got a Steam Deck plugin that shows the Proton DB rating. It's platinum. Probably don't need to tell you that's the best. What size Steam Deck did I get? I got the 256 gig. And I just expand the storage with 512 gig SD cards. I've been thinking about upgrading the internal drive to a 1 or 2 terabyte when I've got the spare cash. Because, you know, that's a thing that can be done. Because it is a PC. If you're not happy with it, you can upgrade it. It's pretty cool.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance.
Oh, we're already at the boss.
That's the only way in. So please, be careful.
All right, Mateo, good luck on your... Wait, your calc test? On a Sunday? Don't tell you about it. All right, good luck, Mateo. Do good. Thanks for hanging out. Battle.net, huh? Murloc getting in on that Diablo shit. Yeah, I know. I was just taking a guess. Wow, then. Yeah, see how the cutscenes are letterboxed? It's not a big deal. Well, that's unfortunate timing. Whoops. Easy clap. Trying to make a twink character on a trial account. Are you gonna try and grief noobs?
One more thing I should mention.
You monster.
The hotel security.
I appreciate it. I did the same thing in Demon Souls.
Get inside. You're a special puppet after
Actually, no. Isn't that what twinking is? Probably just flex in random dungeons. It just means locking your level and getting abnormally well geared for someone at that level. Yeah, I know what it means. Let's tell the truth.
Puppets are a constant source of trouble.
That's racist.
The hotel forbids all outside puppets. Please leave the premises. Welcome to the school, are you?
Wow, you're right, Murloc. That is extremely disappointing. Your springs are reacting. But yeah, I knew that's what it meant. That exists in Souls. It's like the people who stay at level like 10 would finish the DLC and suddenly they're dark beating noobs in Undeadburg.
Happy to see you.
Ooh, that's a little rough looking.
Sophia. You must have. He was last. Please wait. Krat is. Be careful.
Yeah, keep in mind, it probably looks kind of bad. But remember that this is being blown up. This image is going to be on a screen this size. So it'll look a lot better in person if you play it on Steam Deck.
I heard about you from Geppetto, but you should take this.
Better arm.
You must. Oh, I forgot. I know my. If any of.
By the way, if I'm spamming through stuff, it's because I already did this tonight. When we tested it on a Windows desktop. So if you want to see all the dialogue and stuff, it's in that video. I'm speaking to anyone watching this in perpetuity on YouTube. You guys don't mind that, right, chat? You don't mind that I talk to YouTube sometimes? You talk to yourself, that's weirder.
Hey, let's be more careful.
You're not talking to yourself, you're
Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys.
not talking to yourself, you're
Don't be alarmed.
thinking out loud.
Gemini. We'll talk later when we're safe.
Oh right, she's level lady now. The plane made in an Emerald Firekeeper. But yeah, it really does feel like these developers were like, what if Souls but good PC port? Yeah, it tanks a little bit looking this way.
I'll use my.
Alright, just for fun. I want to see what happens if we max this out. Goodbye, frames. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, buddy. It's actually doing better than I thought it would. Damn, it's doing a lot better than I thought it would. This is maxed out BT dubs. With no upscaling technology. The fact that it managed to stay over 20 is damn impressive. The challenge with your WoW project is that WoW Twinks generally are about using a higher level character to funnel resources into the low level. But on a trial account, you can't access your higher level characters or the auction house. So you can't get anything from content that requires you to be above level 20 or items made by other players. Are you making a video about this? Probably will. Diversifying your content. Always a good idea. Dude, R2, R1 wrecks these guys.
Elysian Boulevard was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better. But that was long ago. Before the puppet frenzy.
Got 2 WoW videos in proto-scripting phase. Cool. Guess the kids call it drafting. I don't know that the kids call it that. I think that's just what it's called. Shush. Nice. I'm curious. This game was made by NeoWiz. They haven't made a lot of games. At least not that are on Steam. Heard their previous work was a colossal failure, Bless Online or something. Never heard of it. But this is fantastic. I really hope this game does well. I want developers and publishers who actually put out good PC versions to be rewarded. And also this game is just really good, based on this demo at least. No. Got my heal. Looked up the developer themselves. This is their first game. That's insane. This is their first game? That's crazy. Well, it might be the company's first game. But the developers themselves might be experienced. Know what I mean? I cannot take on this man at present. Oh, no, 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 fuck. Nice. Levels, please.
I'll use my power. Saying the publisher developed it. Boo. Well, their logo's at the beginning at least.
Wait. I can sense something strange. Jeepers. Is that a butterfly?
No, let me kill the butterfly. Hidden moonstone, that's the upgrade material, right?
Why won't she answer me? Oh, my baby.
I got 2 of them. I had 3 last time.
I want a baby. Please, thank you, Royal.
She said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it out? Oh, I hope everybody's safe.
Alright, yeah, this is a little rough with the hitches. Clearly not impossible, though. This thing's pretty sick. Well, I mean, maybe they co-develop it. You know, that is a possibility. And Steam might only have space for one developer. So the people funding it are like, yeah, that's us. Developer is practically a ghost online. Something tells me they won't be for long. Because From were kind of a ghost online. Back in the early days.
I know my way around.
I'll use my...
There's a roommate studio that does outsourced art for some games, but the logo is different. Probably a different roommate studio. Yeah, no idea, dude. I think what happened is they probably co-developed it. But the Steam page only has room for one entity under developer. You know what I mean? Because at least offhand I can't think of any Steam pages that list multiple devs.
Come out, Geppetto! You've got a lot to answer for!
Oh no, this is rough.
You know what caused the puppet! What's your
Wait, you're the devil. You can't sneak past me.
Die!
Damn!
I'll kill you both, then string you up on the bridge!
Yeah, this is making me think this is probably a good candidate for a 40 FPS lock. Dude, destroyed.
Finally, we meet. Son. It's a dream come true. Seeing you like this. I understand why some people...
Outsourced game art. One's Twitter profile has nothing on Liza P, which would be a dumb idea of them if they were the same guys. Because people are all about this shit right now.
But in order for me to...
It is pretty popular, isn't it?
I need to take care.
Not as popular as it could be, but...
I want to hear. Use this to catch up.
People are definitely checking it out. Not as popular as it should be, agreed.
So about that weapon, does you find any more?
Everyone who does seems to be liking it, or at least open-minded to the full release. Yeah, I like it. Which I'm sure you would say is high praise, considering I don't like anything. Especially my taste in Souls-likes is very specific, yeah. My taste in games in general is very specific. You know, I have my nitpicks. Like the ones with the graphical settings.
I know my way around.
And I fucking hate that last boss. I think he's an overtuned piece of shit. But that goes without saying in Souls nowadays. All Souls likes. That police baton handle combined with greatsword blade will have some goofy animations, but it might fucking slap. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's compare though. $181. Oh, fuck. Definitely higher DPS. Let's see what the charged heavy is. Oh my god. Dude, that comes out so fast. Holy shit. Bonk. Dude, that's crazy. Because this is uncharged and not using the Fable art? Yeah. It's the speed it comes out at that's truly ridiculous. A one shot with the Wombo combo. Alright, so it's L1 Fantasy Juice. L1 Fantasy Juice charged heavy. $5.29. Damn, dude.
Oh no. No survivors here. What do we do? Just
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, so about 40 to 60 FPS. On low with FSR unbalanced. What if we go to performance? Yeah, not much of a boost. Could we do something by tweaking GPU clocks? Oh shit. We pegged the GPU clock at 1600. And we've got damn near locked where we were in the low 50s, high 40s before. Can we afford to bump this back up to balanced? Nah, we can't. But if we go high performance, locked. We did it. We cracked the code. Low settings, FSR on high performance, GPU clock pegged at 1600. It doesn't look as good. But I mean, we were already on low anyway. If only it supported DLSS. Yeah, but that was never going to happen because AMD made the APU that's in the Steam Deck.
You I could please let her. What?
Let's tell the truth. That's a puppet.
What's wrong, kind one? This is my baby. My sweet Elena. Did my family convince you to lie? Don't do it. That road leads to nothing but sadness. I should know. I am so grateful to you, kind one.
Oh, so we don't get the record. Or is that record only something you unlock once, and it's just on your save file forever? But yeah, DLSS on the Steam Deck was never going to happen. Because Valve went to AMD for the custom SoC. Because all of AMD's stuff is open source. And Valve are big believers in the open source mindset. That's why SteamOS is based on Linux. And also NVIDIA support on Linux is kind of hit or miss from what I hear. Oh, nope, we're still dropping here. But we're 60 out in the world. Have I ever used Linux? Not outside of my use of it on the Steam Deck.
I know my way around.
So, a little bit, but never as a daily driver.
I'll use my power to help.
It's good for programming. That's what I hear. Surprisingly, I hear Mac OS is good for programming too. Or it used to be. At least. Does it have something to do with both operating systems being Unix-based? Dude, something weird is going on with the shadows here. Yeah, it doesn't look the best, but we got it to a locked 60. That must be the low settings. I would imagine that's the low settings. That's not FSR doing it, is it? Nah, that's got to be low. All right, let's go! Back to this shithead. Yeah, I thought about installing SteamOS onto a desktop or a laptop, but all my machines have NVIDIA GPUs. Except the Steam Deck. Oh my god. Dude, we're beating this guy's ass. I think my Spectre died. No, let me get the thingy. Fuck. GG. First try. This weapon OP. This weapon is pretty ridiculous. I love that the heavy attack is just like it comes out so fucking fast. Look at this. I'm just gonna spam R2. That's ridiculous.
Whew, I think we're done here, pal. Back to the hotel.
So what do you guys think? Good game on Steam Deck? Sure seems like it. Yeah, I mean, it's a little ugly with the FSR on high performance. But like I said, it is blown up. It's not on a 7-inch screen like it would be on the deck. And you could always roll the FSR back to balanced and lock it to 40.
Ah, you've returned. Forgive a sentimental father for worrying about his son. Always remember that you're precious to me, even when I ask you to do something dangerous. Speaking of which, there's a factory just beyond the Elysian Boulevard. It's packed with countless puppets. My friend, the inventor Venini, went to stop them, but he never came back. Please, go save him and shut down the factory.
Yeah, that's definitely rough, blown up with FSR.
Are the source of your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you need.
But like I said, it's probably fine on the 7-inch screen, where it's a third the size.
Remember, the hotel is the last safe place in Krop. It's our only refuge in a city full of perils. It'll be extremely dangerous if anyone has ill intentions. Be careful who you tell about this place, especially if they're stalkers or alchemists. Be wary of dangerous people, and always be a good boy to me.
Thank you for playing. Thank you, Lies of P. Thank you, Lies of P. All right, so that's Lies of P on the Steam Deck. Overall, depending on your settings, as I set it to low, and depending on where you set FSR, it's a 40 to 60 FPS experience. And the game itself is a lot of fun. Even with that last boss. Highly recommend. I really like the gameplay. I like the aesthetic. And I like the fact that it runs like a dream. This is the kind of shit that we need to be rewarding in the gaming industry. So, I'll be picking myself up a copy. And I'll be sure to stream the full game when it comes out.